Hello, everybody, and welcome to our beautiful Serpents Ascension League Draft Order Show. We got some amazing news and more. It is me, Cinnalin, and my beautiful friend Meatshoes and Sypha on the sticks. Meatshoes, are you excited today?
I am so excited.
I am also really excited. We got a lot of things, but I'm not going to keep you guys waiting for much longer. We're going to be testing out some horses, I'm pretty sure. So I think if you're ready, Michus, because I'm ready.
I'm,
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
You're so ready.
I don't
Okay,
know if you're ready.
I
Are
think we
you
should get
ready?
into this. I'm ready. We're ready. I let's get into it. Bet on your horses right now. Place your bets. Come on, Michus. Off of these horses' shapes, who do you think is favored?
Hmm. I like B&O. It looks the most proportioned.
Okay, makes sense. We see people going up front. A lot of interesting strategies, right? Valhalla seems to be going back B&O, though. Careful coming in. As we see Valhalla Vikings gun show keeping up front. B&O bouncing back and forth. A little bump from Woa. That makes it dangerous. When these horses get in contact in these shoes, what is that kind of signifying? What is in their minds with that strategy?
This is a clash. This is a clash for what is the first pick. This is going to be the most important pick
Oh, hold
of the
that thought.
draft.
Capicorp coming in close. Coming in close. Not close enough, though. Most important pick in the draft, as you said, Capicorp. They claim it. They're your first pick. So we're going to move on to our next race. Break that down, Meat Shoes. What happened in that
Kappa Corp laid low for the majority of the race, and they did their job well. They did it well. They stayed amongst the pack until the race was about to reach the end, and they
race?
saved their final stretch as their best effort, and that's how they won that first race there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. BK running up front, going fast and furious. BNO coming up behind them potentially. Guncho Shogun's not far behind. PK going up fast. Be careful. You don't want to tire yourself out. What are some of the risks that these horses run when they go up front? Go so far up front, they go ahead and tire themselves out.
You're risking a lot of injury there, especially with nourishment and hydration.
Mm,
You could run out of, your health could just be completely down the drain if you're not careful. If you overexert yourself, you really got to be careful with your diet, and that would help you prevent injury. But injury is a possibility here.
Yeah, speaking of injury, it's not striking BK. BK, Baba's Kitchen is your second pick. Beautiful racing by them. Now, as we get into this, we're four members in. For this third pick, Michu's, from what you've seen, what do you think? Who do you think is going to claim this race?
B&O's looking nice. They just haven't been able to get it
Mm,
done. Let's see it. Let's see Woa come in here.
yeah, lot of contact from B&O and Valhalla Vikings there, who's dangerous. As we've seen in these races, who gets out first comes close, and it's crazy. B&O though coming. See, this track it's a bit confusing. It's a bit crazy. Break me down with what your strategy would be on this track.
This track, you really got to save your energy for the curves. The
Mm,
curves are what's
yeah,
going to beat you up if you're not careful. If you're just trying to run sprint as fast as possible over the curves, it's really going to mess you up. As you can see, B&O kind of backing out because
yeah.
those curves are really kicking them in the rear there.
It's brutal. Truly, Gunshow Shogun's trying to escape the starting area, unable to. Valhalla Vikings knocking them back. Gunshow staying stuck in there. This is a dangerous game for both of these horses. You don't want to risk injury. That middle path is carved out. Sometimes you got to think it's a bait. Valhalla Vikings maybe taking it. No, it doesn't. Woa. Three-man congestion. B&O coming behind. Valhalla Vikings almost making the curve, and they don't. Gunshow Shoguns, they're making a break. If you're Gunshow Shoguns, what do you need to do in order to close this race out?
Really watch those curves, especially take the shortest route here. It looks like GSS is taking that right now.
Mm,
Uh, if GSS continues to do that, they will see success here.
yeah, it's beautiful. They're really close, bouncing back and forth in this very close game, but no, just barely. Valhalla Vikings, though, giving them that boost, that contact that is sometimes made. It's dangerous. It's a very dangerous strategy. Can knock them back, propel you forward. In that case, didn't work out. Gunshow rounding the corner. Again, just need to get that good bounce. They're not finding it. Valhalla Vikings coming in close. It's a final race. Woa, all the way back. Valhalla Vikings, they steal it. Valhalla Vikings are your third pick. Last three horses, Michus. Out of the last three races, who do you think has the best chance?
Gun show is so close, yet so
Mm,
far. Taking the directional, hard direction, but GSS
yeah.
seems to have the right idea. I think they close it out here.
certainly do. Woa coming out front. Not what we've seen from Woa. They've been saving their energy. Right, mid picks in the draft is very, very interesting. When we break down this draft psychology, you kind of want the last or the first pick. Woa seems to have an idea on what they're going to be doing with these mid picks. Michus, though, what's your read on this course? It's much more open, much more squarey than the others.
I think we're in a really blurry area in
Mm.
terms of the mid picks. So they're probably trying to conserve their energy for the last race because, like you
Yeah.
said, that last pick is about as important as that first pick.
Mm.
So they're probably hesitant to even try and go for this mid pick here.
Yeah, it's really rough. This fourth pick is dangerous. Woa, though, aiming for it. You have to think maybe they have some ideas. Of course, this is where we see these horses try and come out front. But Woa, they take this fourth pick. It's not all for naught. It's going to be good. Any draft pick is better, but here we're in our final territory in this race. It is a 1v1, right? Normally, you want to say winner takes all. This is a good race to win, but maybe, just maybe that last pick is more important than the fifth pick. Michu, you're reading this one. B&O, Gunshot Shogun, who's taking it?
B&O seems to have direction at the start of most of these races and then closes out very weak. I like GSS's chances here.
I do too, coming up front. The main directive of this course is you got to get inside the inner circle and then further. Only 2 entrances to come in during. It's very, very rough. It's a hard course to navigate. It's why we save it for last. If there's any more than 2 horses on this track, there would certainly be injuries aplenty. So we're seeing B&O coming forward. Horses playing their team. And it's looking good. B&O maybe going for the opening. Gunshot Shogun still on the outside. It's careful. Oh, both in this inner circle. Now keep in mind, although these captains probably want a different pick, these horses are racing for carrots. They won't get food otherwise. And Gunshot Shogun's coming so close, but too far away was them. Michu's break that down.
That's just a very unfortunate situation of overexerting yourself. Like I said earlier, you're at the finish and you have to back out just to, re-energize. You need something here. It's like a little pit stop.
Yeah, truly. Keep in mind, as I said, these horses, this is their dinner. If they lose, they do not get food. These horses, captains still get draft pick. The captain of these teams will get last draft pick of this draft, but Gunshot Shogun, the horse gets its food and the 5th pick for its team. B&O, though, having skip out on food, but it does mean B&O does get the last pick of the draft. So, odd congratulations, I guess.
What?
But
Not exactly the worst spot to be in.
certainly not. But I certainly need a break, and I think we need to give these horses some time to breathe. Time to breathe as we're going to come at you with the solar draft show, with the solar draft order show next. Wait in your seats right now and don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad no one went anywhere, and if you did, I'm quite hurt. I'm still Cinnalin. Next to me is still Michus, and on the sticks is still Sypha. Michus, after those last races, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Those were some very intense races with a lot of interesting decision making in terms of exertion, you
Mhm.
know, just output in terms of
Yeah,
physical energy from the horses. I'm looking to see a bit more intelligence in terms of how these horses exert their energy here.
yeah, it's a lot more strategy in the Solar Division. There's 8 teams. That means we're getting 2 extra races, and it's going to be great. Let's get this started here. Who is your favorite? Early on, you saw this race. We have Otters coming in as well as
Olympus Guard.
Olympus Guard. Yeah, Michus, you're the smart one for a reason. Tell me, who are the favorites for this one?
Give me B&O for this.
You
They're
know,
looking good right now.
they are looking great. They're coming in forward. It's going good. B&O. First pick would be massive. It's a good question. But Kappa, they're not far behind. Those 2 teams captained by very, very good players. These horses are very good horses. They need the first meal of the day. The first carrots are always the best. B&O coming in close. We're seeing as they get it, they sweep. B&O is your beautiful first pick.
Effortless win by B&O there. What a great performance by the horse
Truly,
representing B&O in that race.
truly, I mean, amazing from B&O. It is great. We have 7 teams remaining. Woa, Kappa, Olympus Guard, Baba's Kitchen, Valhalla Vikings, Cyberpunk Otters, and Gun Show Shoguns. So we see Woa captained by some things. So we're seeing this draft order show panning out interestingly. Woa, they were in the bottom 3 last time. They're looking to escape that fate. But maybe a little bit of contact being made. Yes, contact is made. Cyberpunk Otters makes contact. Kappa Corp coming in close. B&O, they're making it backwards. That's careful. Michus. Break it down. What's going on in this early stages?
After the last race, it looks like Kappa is trying to take that second pick from the clutches of Woa there. And it looks like they might get there
They might
just
get it. It
now.
might be successful. They do. They eat their carrots. Kappa Corp is your second pick, and it's beautiful and it's great. So we're in competing for the third pick. Teams left. We've seen a lot of getting out early, right? Kappa Corp. They were one of the first in this more open map. It seems to favor these later people who stay near the back. So talk me through that strategy. What exactly does it look like?
It looks like the jockeys of these horses are being talked through a nice, proper
Mm,
strategy for taking these races
yeah,
here. Cut your angles early. Make sure
yeah,
you're not doing too much just to try and get through these really, really tight angles.
yeah.
And the performance is just beautiful overall.
It is truly amazing. You'll never see anything better. Otters coming through, coming up. This is for fourth pick. Otters, they take it and they win our fourth pick. Michus, I can't third pick. Michus, you got to count for me. I'm not too good at it. Apparently, I can only count to 2. I thought I was at 3
I've got
before.
the number 3 on my hand right now.
3. Okay, awesome. Thank you. We're not the smartest. I'm a chair 1 for a reason. Valhalla Vikings. This is a map we didn't really see last time. This is a more confusing map. Again, open, but heavy on the angles. The angles is a major, major thing, right? When they round through them, takes a lot of energy, as you said. Michus with these horses. You've seen them for 3 total races. We're on our 4th for the 4th pick. Talk me through it. Well, I'm not gonna have you talk just yet. Woa, I am not out of breath. Woa, take the 4th pick, and it's good for them. We're on
Woa
5th
really
pick.
played Woa really played that collision fight there very well,
Mm,
taking their angle off of the collision in order to hit the wall at the right angle in order to
yeah,
get to those carrots.
yeah,
What a
it's
great
real good.
decision by the Woa horse.
Amazing decision. This is a race we're very familiar with these angles, as you said. It is commanding, right? What exactly makes these angles so hard for the horses to cross?
It's very difficult whenever these horses are collision based. These are very interesting,
Hmm.
very oddly bred horses. They
Yeah,
feed off the wall, they bounce off the wall,
yeah.
they bounce off each other. They're looking for these right angles, but these angles can be very hard to hit when there's so much collision involved.
Yeah, it is really hard. Gunsha Shogun staying in back. Olympus Guard out in front. And it is looking good for them. Olympus Guard Going out in front, Gunsho Shogun staying in the box. That starting box is brutal. A lot of horses can't seem to escape it. Gunsho Shoguns, though, maybe coming out. Olympus Guard going through that middle part. Gunsho Shoguns exerting a bit more energy, trying to go through the curve. It doesn't work. Olympus Guard coming back up and over, back through the curve. This is going to be a longer one. Valhalla Vikings coming through Olympus Guard. Once again, trying to make this curve. This is the second time they're doing it. They're going through well, going through that middle part. Can they make it around the second, third curve? My bad, it'll be the second they take it. No, they're going back through the second meat shoes. Talk me. No, wait a minute. They're coming back. They're going to the third and almost penultimate curve. They're just bouncing back and forth. It's brutal, meat shoes. Talk to me. In these longer races, how much mental tax do you think it takes on these horses?
On the jockeys and on the horses, it's going to be a very, very taxing kind of race here. The furlongs aren't proportioned as you would normally see on a horse racetrack.
Yeah.
I'd say it's about, as opposed to the normal 8 furlongs, this is probably a good 15 furlongs. So
Yeah.
the horses mentally are going to be a bit more drained after the race is over because it's longer than they're used to.
Yeah, I mean, 15 furlongs, it's a bigger number than 8. About like 7 numbers bigger, if I had to guess. And it's a lot of numbers if you think about it, right? There's not 7 fingers on a hand, there's only 5. And it's
Tell me
brutal.
in the
All of
chat.
Vikings.
Tell me in the chat, how many miles is a furlong?
Yeah, how many miles is a furlong? I can't Google. I lost my fingers. But Valhalla Vikings going through, they're going up. And no, they're going down, right? It's a little bit more, right? If they manage to go through this, they can skip that middle part, bounce through it. They're taking that direct route, and they're going to get those carrots. They are your 5th pick.
That is number 5.
5 for those
Good
counting.
on VV.
Yeah, great on BB. You can no longer
The
use just
Christian
one hand.
is won in great fashion. You're playing the angles, you're playing the bounce off of the other horses very well. Good job by VV.
Yeah, amazing job. Now, we have this. We get in that position as we did last time. Horses, right? These captains necessarily don't want these horses to win. These horses, they want to win. Keep in mind, the loser does not get dinner. They do not get food. It's brutal out here, right? But we only have 7 bushels of carrots and 8 horses. It's rough. One horse will go foodless, but the captain of that team will get the 8th pick. Gunsho Shoguns, though, looking careful. The horse, though, conserving energy. Maybe he took too much. Being careful. Baba's Kitchen, though, they steal it. They are your 6th pick, battling it out for your 7th and 8th pick. Are Olympus Guard and Gunsho Shoguns. And it's this brutal map. A lot of curves, so many. A lot of places where you can get trapped. You have to be careful. You got the upper triangle. You got the little Patrick star with a nose. You got the little circle. You got the other little circle. The little stick man guy's hand. I mean, there's so many things. Olympus Guard coming out front. What exactly, besides all of those obstacles, makes this track so challenging?
Just want to clarify, little disclaimer. The loser horse is getting fed after the race. Don't worry. But
Really?
with that being said,
Oh.
there is a lot to do here. The geometry is very off kilter. There's no even angles here. There's no symmetry to anything that you see on this track. It's going to take a lot of mental fortitude and a lot of that training, being brought back to the horse and the jockey here
Yeah.
in order to get through this track and take the carrots.
Yeah, so to clarify, I'm not getting my bushel of carrots, and that's going to this 8th horse. Right, so is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying the horses get fed regardless after the race is
Oh.
over.
So, but like, I
No.
only brought 14 bushels of carrots.
Okay, well, I brought another bushel for the
Oh,
losing
you did?
horse.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God, I was worried.
These poor horses need to be fed.
They do. I mean,
They're big animals. They require a lot of food.
Yeah. I also require a bushel of carrots as well. But back to it. Gunsho Shoguns coming in, coming through. Scared, not going to that bottom part. That one little part looks kind of like a horsey, if you think about it. Olympus Guard, though, out in front. Gunsho looking to go back in the box. No, they don't. Olympus Guard going through it. Oh, reaching that little Patrick Star part mixed with the horse. They're going down. They might get in the bottom. And they do make it through. This is the hardest part. A real tight angle, as we see, but the angle not going through. And it looks brutal. Ooh, wait a minute. Gunsho Shoguns might be last pick, potentially. No, Olympus Guard coming through. Michus, break this down. What's going on? Wait a minute, Olympus Guard. They're trying to take their chance. No, they get it. Michus, what's happening in this race? Walk me through it.
Olympus Guard is trying to save energy that they can get for that last stretch. The horse is looking a bit defeated. They're trying to get out there, hit the pit crew, and try and just make something happen here on this last stretch as GSS continues to struggle there near the start.
Brutal. Gunshow Shoguns, that horse is... I mean, I'm questioning if it's maybe time to retire Gunshow Shogun's horse. Get a new one. Might be good for the health of the horse. I mean, recently Haru Urara won her first race, right? That was good. But she's a retired horse, way in the Japan race horses. But as we go on, we're into the real horses that matter. Olympus Guard, though, they go back up into the Patrick Star area. That's brutal. Mixed with that horse. Off of the horse's mouth, Gunshow Shoguns. Once again, just going in that box. They love that starter box, and I don't blame them. It looks like a real comfy place. Michus, as we get further into this race, what's going through these horses' head?
The GSS horse is mentally defeated.
Mm.
There's not much left in the tank mentally for that GSS
Yeah.
horse. Oh my goodness.
And we're seeing Olympus Guard are your 7th pick. And Gunshow Shoguns take your 8th pick as I'm going to give it 2 bushels of horses. 2 bushels of carrots. I'm not eating tonight. It's brutal out here. But they are your 8th pick.
They don't pay us out here. All of our currency and our earnings from other endeavors went to feeding the horses.
It
Please
did.
don't.
I am broke. Absolutely broke. It's brutal. As these horses, they did great. And this draft order show is pretty good. I mean, Michus, I'm having a great time. You're obviously having a great time. We do have some news, words from important people. First off, gonna have some words from SmiteComp. You know SmiteComp, right? Michus, you've heard of it?
Oh yeah, I've been putting cards trying to get a unique. Not going my way, but
Yeah.
I'm still gonna keep doing it.
Me too. Speaking of them, a fun fact is that signing up to SmiteComp could make you win $5,000. It probably won't, but who knows? In that same vein, I could be considered in the same conversation for the best Smite player as Paul. Both ultimately very unlikely, but it's not impossible. Regardless, we need you. Me and Michus we depend on this, right? This is how we're getting our carrots. Without you
I smell
signing
something.
up from the funny card game and Smite stocks, we won't get our carrots. But wait, there is more. Just wait. They, in fact, have an amazing tournament going on starting on Tuesday, the 7th of April at twitch.tv/SmiteComp.com.
I smell a little something.
What?
I smell a tournament. I smell a prize pool. I smell success.
Not something I've ever smelled.
The smell of success?
Yeah.
Very nice. Very,
Amazing.
very, very nice.
Yeah, could be you. Could be anyone, really.
Could be
Never know.
all of us in this call right now doing the production here.
Yeah, we could be the ones winning that tournament. We won't, but we could be. You never know. And
Anything can happen.
anything can happen. That's the important part. And last, don't think us at SAL didn't have anything to say. We have amazing news. We've heard your voices. We know what you guys are saying. You guys are saying, we want the draft moved up. We hear you. And guess what? It is. The April 19th is going to be our draft, and it's going to be exciting. Make sure you guys tune into that. Time to be determined, but you'll definitely hear my wonderful voice for it. It's very exciting. And, of course, we are still accepting signups for the waitlist. So, if you want a chance at coming into SAL, playing for us, playing in this beautiful league, sign up in the waitlist. This is a competitive learning environment. We're here to learn, here to grow, and that is absolutely amazing. Michus, thoughts on it? Are you excited to grow?
I'm excited to grow. I'm excited to get better, and I'm excited to move up in the world of Smite, speaking. But this league is your chance to get better. Take the chance to get better. You will benefit.
Yeah, it'll be amazing. But I have Ben Sinelin next to me, my beautiful, wonderful co-host, has been Michus, and on the sticks, still through all of this, has been Saifa. And we thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate everything you're doing. Good night, everyone.